In this video today, I'm going to show you how to right-click on a text, send it to a webhook, parse it on a JSON format so that it goes to ChatGPT, transform that text into a new post on the language that you want, parse it again as a JSON so that it's divided on title and body, and save it on a database. In this case, I'm using Notion, but you can use Google Spreadsheets or any other software that you decide that has a make module. Okay, so let's begin. You want to click on Create New Scenario. On the new scenario, you're going to begin with a webhook. So, custom webhook. Create a new connection. You can just say right-click on Twitter. Click Save. Now you're going to have a webhook address. We're going to come back to that. Click OK. All right, now that you have the webhook, what you want to do is install a Google Chrome extension called Post Selected. So you go to the Chrome Web Store, search for Post Selected, install the extension. And once the extension is installed, make sure that it's active right here. And if you don't know how to do that, you have to click on this puzzle figure here. And then you go and you activate the extension. Once you're ready, as you're reading through a text and you see something that you want to create a Twitter post about, you select it, right click on it, and then you see Post Selected here. That's where you click. Once the extension is installed, you want to right click on it, go to Options, and it's going to ask you for the URL that future text selections will be posted here. What you're going to do is you're going to take the webhook URL, copy the address, post it right here. Okay, once that's done, you can close this window and let's test it out. So let's run this automation once. Let's go to any text that you see on the internet, right click on it and select Post Selected. And there we go. The text that I've selected was sent over to the webhook. Okay, so that's the first step. The next module, what you want to do is add a JSON module, JSON, and we want to parse the JSON that was just sent to the webhook. So the string is going to be the value that came to the webhook. Click OK. The third module is the ChatGPT module where we're going to make the transformation. So ChatGPT, create a completion. You want to select create a chat completion. And you can choose any model that you want, such as GPT-4o Mini, for example. Put about 300 tokens available, or 500 tokens. And the message is going to be you as a user talking to ChatGPT. So you could start by saying, you are a social media writer. So you're defining the role of the large language model. Please use this text and then quote. And what you want to do here is make sure that you are able to, actually, before we do that, just click OK. Make sure you run this module only, and the value is going to be this text here. OK. Because now, as I'm writing the prompt, now I have the option to choose text from the JSON. And let's continue. So please use this text to write a Twitter post with up to 280 characters and no more than that. Otherwise, you're going to start getting errors because it's going to be over the character limit to post on Twitter. Deliver the resulting post in JSON format. And the reason for that is I'm going to write to a Notion database, so I want to have a title and a body. So what we do is the post should have a title and body as the example below. So I'm going to write a very quick JSON, curly braces, and quote title, close quote, quote value, close quote, comma, and then body, value, close quote. All right, let's continue with the prompt. Do not or don't use emojis or hashtags. Now, the reason why I asked ChatGPT to not use emojis and hashtags is because sometimes you will get an error message if there are emojis on hashtags on a Twitter post coming from Make. Make the body text both engaging and provocative to stimulate reader further engagement with the post. The results should be in. Now you can choose whatever language you want. Depends on the audience that you're dealing with. I always post on my Twitter account in English, so I'm gonna say American English, although the text that I selected was in Portuguese, which is my native language. I am gonna post it in English, regardless of the language from the original text. I'm gonna go one step further and say deliver the results in JSON format, but do not use the word JSON. The reason I use this very last sentence is because sometimes ChatGPT is going to deliver you the JSON, but it's going to write JSON and then give you the JSON. The problem with that is that you're going to get an error when you're trying to parse that JSON to another platform such as Notion. Let's click OK. And let's run this module only. It's asking for the text that's coming through the JSON. So copy that text. Run this module only. Paste it here. Click OK. All right, so this is the result. The title, Essential Steps for Lunar Exploration. It's in English. The body. And the body is also asking the user a question. How do you think reusability will change space exploration in the future? So this is engaging the audience for further engagement. Now all I have to do is make sure that I post it somewhere for my approval. What I'm going to do, I'm going to post it to a Notion database that I have. In the Notion, what I've done is I've already selected the database that I want to post to. So the way that you know how to do this, go to your Notion, and once you find the database that you want Make to connect with, you can right-click, copy the link, and the link is going to be something like, let me just have a new window here to show you. And the link is going to be what is after the URL and before the question mark, okay? You put it here it's going to show you the fields available on the database. What I'm doing is, oh, actually we missed a step, guys. So let's just click on OK for now. Add a new module in between here. And this is going to be a parse JSON module again. And we're taking the results from ChatGPT. And the reason for that, let me take the result here and run this module only. Click here, put it here. Okay. So now I have it split as title and body. Go back to the Notion module. And now for the name, I can take the title. And for the post, I can take the body. Okay? And what I'm doing here, and by the way, what I'm doing here on this module is because I have connected to my database has the following fields. One is called names. The other one is called social media channels, which I'm already telling the database that this is a Twitter post. I leave the status blank, and I put the original URL, and the original URL is this URL here. Let me take that and erase. And the body, I'm just taking the text that is coming from my last JSON module. Click OK. All right, so if I leave this automation on, and I can even click run once. I'm here on what I want to create a text about. Let's create a Twitter post about this here. Post selected. All right, so it's written to my Notion database. A new post that I can come, I can edit, and then I can approve it. Once I approve it, what's going to happen is I have another automation that checks my Notion database if there's an approved post, and depending on what the platform is, it's either going to send it to Twitter or Facebook. If there's an image, it's going to upload the image, it's going to send it to Instagram, and it's going to send it to LinkedIn. This automation here is going to be the topic of my next video, and I'm going to show you how to build it. But for now, our automation is receiving text from a webhook. It's parsing it to JSON, sending it over to ChatGPT, parsing it to JSON again, and sending it over to Notion. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this very simple automation that's going to save you a ton of time, and I'll see you on the next video.